This message is for the sign of Capricorn or Capricorn cross watcher. Feel free to reverse this if you need to. This could also be for somebody connected to your energy. Happy birthday, by the way. I was like, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. But some of you may feel like somebody forgot your birthday, but they didn't. Maybe they've just been busy, or they've been working. I don't know, but vice versa. Anyway, what I was getting before I started your video was somebody knows that they need to do the right thing, or they need to do right by you. Whoever this person is, they've been, it seems like they're thinking a lot inwardly. They're thinking, you know, I could treat Capricorn better. I could show my appreciation for Capricorn, or show my love for Capricorn or crosswatcher. I could be more present, you know, depending on who this is. Let's say it's someone you live with, or a current partner or something, someone you currently deal with. It could be like, you know, I could spend more time with you. I could, spend more emotional time with you, ask you about your day, and really genuinely invest, instead of it being more so about everything else, and we just kind of are stuck in an endless loop, and I come in and I go straight to bed and we don't really have any quality time together. It's something like that, or it's just sex. Like, I just feel like there's some sort of emotional link that's missing. It doesn't have to do with a partner. It could be any type of relationship, a family relationship. It could be a friend, someone even at the workplace, where it's like, you know, someone could be thinking, hey, you know, I should let you know how much I appreciate the work that you do, or who you've been and what you've done, and how hard you apply yourself. It's something. Someone's just kind of either taken someone for granted, overlooked them. I feel like it's someone with you, but it could be reversed, you know? Not cared at all. It's just void, really. There's an emptiness. Yeah, there's a big emptiness. There's like a hole, a space that is left, a hole that's left in someone's heart, because there is not enough emotional connection. You see how long it's taken me to get this out? It feels like it's just dragging. Now, I feel like you got a couple of scenarios here. It's like that's one person, but then you have other people who I'm feeling are very invested in you, or willing to invest in you, however you know these people, or will. It's like there are people who are willing to step up to the plate and who really prove who they are to you, who show you that they care, vice versa. Doesn't mean they have to do it all the time, but they've shown you, you know what I mean, in some way, shape, or form, that they've truly, genuinely got your best interest at heart. Whereas you have someone else, and it's like, I almost feel like you're like obligated now, because of children, or because of family, or because of we work together. You're like, you know, I feel like you deal with me because you're obligated to. That, like, that's what it feels like. Not because you really truly want to anymore, or because maybe you want something out of it, but you're not really giving me. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's that connection that I feel for some of you, and then you have others, or will, who are going to put in more love, time, affection, energy. Again, I want to reiterate, it doesn't have to be all the time. Everybody's different. Some people require a lot, and some people don't require that much. Some people hardly require any. It's just, that's the way the world is. There's lots of different types of people, but you'll know when someone's genuine, you know? It feels like there's somebody here that, you know, over time, a lot of energy has been spent on this person. And you may be at the point now where you're like not that happy. You're not content with the connection. It feels almost forced, or fake, or obligated to some degree. or the whole entire thing. Depends. So I'm going to put that one to the side, and we'll talk more about those who, or places that you can more so focus your energy where you are appreciated. It gives the idea and the vibe of like, if you were to be working somewhere and a company or a place did not appreciate the work that you did, the change that you made in the company or the place, you know what I'm saying? Then you'd be like, well, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing all this when I'm being overlooked or I'm not being appreciated for my skills or my application, my position, and what I offer and how I've helped as I've been here. So I'm going to go somewhere else where I am actually appreciated. Like, you may actually feel like you've been almost in a way used or led to believe or led on or in some type of way manipulated. Like, you're going to start picking up on this or catching on if you haven't already. You know, I'm hearing mixed media. I'm getting mixed messages for you because some of you it's romantic, some of you it's family, some of you it's work. So I guess we're going to have to separate them. If it's work, that's the number one thing I'm getting. You could have someone here, like maybe it's even intertwined for some of you, where someone has kind of, you know, they flirt with you while you're there, or, you know, maybe y'all have done some things, or it's like y'all have your own little, you know, they lead you on, they lead you to believe. But then deep down, you know, this person don't really care. It's all about the work that you do for them and that you come in when nobody else will, and that maybe you've proven to be the most, you know, you've stuck it out with them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something they're getting out of it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, do they genuinely care about who you are as a person? Because I think you're going to realize, no, they don't. And not that they have to. I mean, it is work. But I feel like maybe some of you have gotten a little bit too comfortable with some people at work, whether it's a boss, whether it's coworkers, thinking that it's like, it's a family dynamic. It's like, oh, they really care about me. But you're going to realize that, or vice versa, somebody's going to realize here that their company or their boss, like, they don't really love them or they don't care for them. Because some, I'm feeling like, had little crushes on their coworkers, on their bosses, or there was some messing around behind the scenes, maybe even secretively, or like there was some alluding to. But others, nothing like that. It was just, oh, they really liked me. They, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like something happens and someone's going to realize, like, they just kind of wake up. I think you wake up and you see something that it's like, wow. Wow. I don't know what it is, but I think it's going to be a major eye-opener to you, or vice versa. Someone's going to have a massive eye-opener that who they're dealing with in a work situation has just been really, like, they're good with people. They do what they have to do to keep people. And it's like, well, you don't really appreciate the work that I've done. And that I'm willing to come in and do this on days that the weather is bad, or that I'm not feeling good, or I'm like extremely ill, or I have a family tragedy. Like, I'm willing to do all these things. Not to mention, I go and be above and beyond the call of duty, and I'm not appreciated. Now, if it has nothing to do with work, let's get off the work situation. Some of you could work from home. You could be a stay-at-home mom or something. If it's a relationship dynamic, you may feel the same way. If you're with someone, vice versa, you may feel like, I really feel like you don't even really acknowledge the things that I do. Not really. Like, yes, I understand you work too, and you do your thing and this and that, and I'm really grateful for those things, but I'd like to also hear those things too. I'd like to hear that you appreciate some of the things I do, and not just because you want something or because, you know, I feel like you're just telling me what I want to hear, but because you actually mean it, because you actually care. I'm getting caught on my paper over here. Someone's going to catch somebody. That was not a coincidence. It's like going to catch somebody. I don't know if it's the way they look or the way you're just going to catch on to something. Okay, so we had work, love, even family. Someone in the family is going to catch on that someone just don't really care. And it's like, why am I trying so hard for somebody who really don't give a shit? Who really doesn't care? Or doesn't reciprocate, because there's going to be different levels. You know, there's like a spectrum of this too, where it's some don't care at all. Okay, they're just getting what they can and almost using or just being fake as fuck, you know. And then some do care or love, but ultimately they're not really putting in the work, you know. They're not building a strong emotional bond. They don't really, you know. And then maybe you'll realize, oh, I'm just making excuses for this person, like, yeah, they're really this and that. Well, what about what I am? What about that I have my own things going on too, and that I also have needs? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm getting a side message. This is not for everybody. I think I got the majority of the message here. Basically, Capricorn or Capricorn crosswatcher is going to be realizing something that they've been not fully noticing up until this point, and then it's going to cause you, or vice versa, somebody here to make a decision about, all right, I'm gonna have to make some changes here, because clearly this isn't what I want. I feel like I'm being a little fooled here, or I'm just fooling myself. Now, I'm getting a little side message, and then we'll go. Some of you, this is a group of you watching. There could be, if there is a workplace romance, there could be two people who are in relationships, but they work together. Not the people in the relationships. Like, they're both in relationships. And they work together. Like coworkers or boss employee. And there's like this little thing going on, you know what I mean? I don't know how far that thing went, but there's a little thing going on, or it's suggestive. I mean, you know, the list is, it just depends. And someone here may be like realizing, after, I feel like it's almost after they are, okay, I'm getting confused. Let me go ahead and specify what I'm getting. Same situation I said, right? But let's say one of these partners goes home. Okay, you hear the door close? Felt a little aggressive. It's not. It's just loud in my hallway. We got hardwood floors, but somebody goes home and they just start picking apart their partner. Like everything about their partner that they don't do, and they're like short-tempered with their partner, and they're just distant from their partner, but they're like inwardly thinking, well, I get shown love when I'm at work. Like my boss or my employees or my coworkers, they treat me really well. Or, you know, if there's like a little thing going on there. But someone's going to realize that they're making the wrong move because the person at work is just fucking with them. Because they also have a partner or people they're talking to or whatever. They're playing somebody just so that they'll pick up their shifts, or just so that they'll come in that day, or because it's their employee, or because it's their boss, or you know what I'm saying? Like somebody at work here, it's not real. It's an illusion. It's just an ego boost. It's just kind of flattering. It's flattery. The one at home is the real one. This is very specific. That's what I'm getting as the side message. It's like the one at home is the real one. That's the one that's been there through all the shit. Now, are they perfect? No. Could you sit down and have a little talk with them about some things? Yeah. But getting something at work and having a little, they don't care. Just as they haven't cared about anyone else before. I'm hearing you're not the only one. Like someone here has however they're making a person feel at work, they've done with other people. It's just not come out yet. But I feel like whoever this is going to start seeing, something's going to happen where they're going to see that who they've been involving themselves with, kind of under the illusion that this person really cared, they're going to realize that they didn't. They haven't the whole time. They're just like manipulating them, using them for what they can get at work, a little fun time, a little, like I said, an ego boost. But they ain't about to leave who they're with. They don't want that anyway. They just want to kind of sneak around. There's like fun in that or something, or they want to get something out of it. Again, like they want you to cover their shifts, or they want you to give them certain perks or certain things and what do you call the accesses that you don't give anyone else. Like it's just it's building someone up to believe that they're like higher than they are, but they don't really care. It's like someone here is dispensable, is that the word? Or someone here is like, if we, or when we can get rid of you, we will. Like, it doesn't really mean anything to me, but in the meantime, like, that's I don't know who that's for. This could be this other person that I'm picking up on, that they're kind of going through this and they're going to realize that you at home are the real deal, vice versa. Not perfect, had some issues, could treat you better, but something about the one at work is an illusion. Now I'm gonna go. I just picked up on that at the tail end, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.